So yesterday rolls around, and so it's a Monday, obviously. It's the same Monday for everybody. Everybody hates it, but it is what it is. So I get out of work. I deliver a vehicle yesterday. I get out at 7:30. I'm scheduled out at 5, by the way. And I get home, and I check my Facebook for the first time in a day. And I'm tagged in a picture from a person that I haven't talked to in like 6 months. I'm like, awesome, what is this? And has anybody ever experienced something, a picture or some instance that just incites rage? Just so much rage in you. I'm tagged in a picture of this. I'm tagged in this picture right at the face. And so there's two types of people in the world, two types of salespeople. The people who will buy when they're only being sold, and the salespeople who will not buy when they're being sold. And I'm the second type. So I'm tagged in this, and what does this mean? You know? So it boils down to, in sales and car sales, insurance, anything, trust. Do you trust the person that you're giving $25,000 to enough to know that they're going to have your back? So if we look at this advertisement here, we have Ray-Ban sunglasses. Awesome. We have a poorly photoshopped picture with random writing down here. $139 /3 down to $19.90. Well, that's pretty great deal. What are they trying to appeal to? Value. Pretty sketch. I mean, if we can afford to get $19.90 Ray-Ban sunglasses, why are people paying $250 for them? Okay. So then we have a website here, www.rbwse.com, which means absolutely nothing at the end of the day. It doesn't even have Ray-Ban in it. And then we have this is the gem of the entire piece of paper. One day only. One day only. So let's say for you, Eddie, let's say you see this tomorrow. Your day for this is tomorrow. And Petro, let's say you see this 2 years down the road. Your day for this is 2 years down the road. So it's all in sales and marketing and advertising. A lot of it is smoke and mirrors, especially in the automobile industry. And I kind of fell into it. You know, I have only been in the business for a little less than a year. And with that being said, you know, I started off back in October of last year, right around October 15th or so, and I'm just green, getting my feet wet, and I'm working on a deal. So there's a truck deal that I'm working on, and as y'all know, Black Friday rolls around. We have Black Friday rebates, Black Friday specials, everything under the sun to help out. So I'm $750 off of a truck deal for Black Friday. And Black Friday rolls around, we get a $750 rebate from the Ford Motor Company. So here I am all high and mighty walking up to my manager. I'm like, hey Tony, I'm $750 off of this deal. We got a $750 rebate. Let's get the deal done. Let me get him in here. And he's like, Ryan, let me explain to you a little something about advertising. Let's say you walk up to somebody's doorstep and you take a piece of poop and you stick it right on their doorstep and you ring the doorbell and you scurry off. When they answer that door, they're going to be pissed off because they have a piece of poop on their doorstep. They don't know where it came from. Now let's say you take that same piece of poop and you stick it in a box and you spray some perfume on it, get it smelling nice and good. You wrap it up, you put a little bow tie on the top, you stick it on the doorstep, ring the doorbell, and run off. When they answer the door, they're going to be happy. They're going to have the biggest smile on their face ever. At the end of it all, they have a piece of poop in a box. But they don't know that yet. And I'm like, Tony, what does this all mean? And he's like, well, when these people come in for the $750 Black Friday rebate, they're getting no more, no less than when they would come in on January 1st, December 15th, whatever day it is. We're taking $750 worth of rebates that they would have gotten anyways adding a nice little tag to it, Black Friday rebate, and they're getting a Black Friday rebate. Moral of the story, they feel good about the purchase. They feel like they're getting something extra, something that most people are not getting, to incite them to spend their money on Black Friday. So what is trust? I mean, how do we know as consumers who we're going to trust spending our money on, knowing that we have crap like this out there? All the TV ads, the radios, I'm sure y'all have heard it on the radio, which I absolutely hate it every time I hear it. I don't know who it is because I've blocked that part of my memory out, but the ad that goes something along the lines of, I'm in a pickle, so you can drive for a nickel. Technically, you can drive for free. I'm not telling you that you're going to drive off the lot in this vehicle by putting a nickel down. I'm telling you that you can drive for a nickel. You can drive for $100 if you want. You can drive for free. All you have to do is show up on the lot. It means nothing at the end of it all. It's just a way to get people in the door, to make them feel good. And also what they're not telling you is if you do choose to put 5 cents down, you're A, getting the highest interest rate you're going to be approved for, B, you're getting the highest payments you're ever going to be approved for. Now with that being said, what if I told you, and I'm sure y'all have all heard the advertisements or seen them, what if I told you, knowing what you know about car sales, about my little spiel now, that the price I give you right now, out the door, no haggling? Pretty good deal, right? You as a consumer, you think you are getting my out the door, bottom dollar, no haggling price. What if I have $10,000 gross tied up in that? And what if I don't want you to question that gross? What if I just want you to come in the door, assume that I have no money left in the vehicle whatsoever, and buy it? What if I just got a $3,500 paycheck because you believed me? This is the automotive industry. This is the automotive industry in every way, shape, and form. It's a lot different than what it used to be because the internet, because all of y'all have access to Invoice, Kelley Blue Book. You can appraise your own vehicles, you can do whatever you want to do, but it all boils down to the same fundamental aspect of humanity, relationship building. Who's to say that you trust this person over here more than this person over here? Why does one person put faith in what they hear over the radio without question, when the same things happen in the automotive industry? I joked around about a couple weeks ago about clubbing people over the head with massive gross, massive commission. What if getting clubbed over the head equated to you coming in thinking you're getting a great deal and paying $10,000 more than what we paid for the vehicle? Just something to think about, I've only been in the business for a little under a year. I started off in Cutco, the kitchen knife sales. I did that when I was up in Michigan for a little bit of time. And you have?
I love them.
Aren't they amazing?
They're good
I
knives.
still use them after 10 years.
Yes, I love that. The scissors are awesome.
I have a funny story about that. I was showing the scissors, I was selling a set, and I show up to this lady's house, and I have, how they cut the penny. Here I am, I have the scissors on the table, I'm cutting the penny, and the penny cuts in half, pops up and smacks the lady in the face. I drove home empty-handed. So, I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to touch base on, because whether y'all do choose to buy vehicles from me or send your referrals to me, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is how y'all feel about it. If you feel you're getting the best deal, because they say in the car business, as I'm sure they say in other strong sales positions, a great deal is in the mind, not a number. You can pay $6,000, oh, what we owe for it, but if you think you're getting a great deal, you're getting a great deal. And everybody wins. The salesperson, the consumer, everybody wins. So whether you choose to send your people to me or to the person down the road, it matters to me not. What matters to me is that y'all know what's going on in the business, that you're aware, and that you look out for the smoke and mirrors and avoid it. Because it is still there. It is still there. And it's not going to change. It's going to evolve. But I mean, those are prime examples of that in the real world. Since I started, I mean, I've sold probably 80 vehicles in a little under 9 months, which isn't great. National average is 8 per month. I'm beating national average, and I haven't had any car sales experience whatsoever, because I don't push the sales. Just as there's two different types of salespeople, the ones who will buy when they're being sold and won't buy when they're being sold. There's two different types of sales processes. The pushy, you're gonna buy this vehicle because I have 100% control of you, and you're the one writing a $45,000 check, but I'm deciding on what it's on. And the ones that let you do your own thing. The ones that you know what you're buying because you looked it up on the internet. You know what you want to pay for it. You know what you're getting for your trade. You know everything about the vehicle. You just need someone to facilitate the purchase. There's no way that you as a consumer are going to go from factory to owning a vehicle without somebody to facilitate the purchase. And that's what I consider myself, you know?
Awesome.
I may be a salesman, I may be a salesperson. I consider myself a person that facilitates the sales process, the automobile ownership process.
Thank you, Ryan.
Very good.
Thank you.